In ancient practical alchemy, the whole idea is to change what something is, and that's done through shifting its energy or its spirit that lives inside it. Basically, the thought was that every material had a life force inside it. So, alchemists like Zosimos and Democritus would call this pneuma. And the thought was that when you changed the material's pneuma or removed it, you changed the substance itself. Now, in mystical alchemy, the same thought process gets turned inward. Instead of focusing on materials, we're focusing on transforming a person's soul, our own spirit, our own pneuma. Think things like the purification of the soul, the purification of our body before we do ritual, so we can feel closer to the divine. We aren't weighed down by corruption and distracted by miasma and things like that. This kind of idea is present within Platonic philosophy, although the language in alchemy is different, but it's still overall the same kind of concept. In one of the preserved Hermetic texts, Isis actually explains the nature of the mingled human body. So I'm just going to read from this. It is a combination and mixture of the four elements, and from it there is exhaled a vapor, which envelops the soul and is diffused in the body, imparting to both that it is to the body and to the soul something of its own quality, and thus are produced both the differences between one soul and another, and the differences between one body and another. As long as the soul continues to be in its original condition, it maintains its good order unimpaired. But when either the needed mass as a whole or some one part of it receives by subsequent addition from without a portion of one of the elements larger than that which was originally assigned, then there is an alteration in the vapor thence produced, and the altered vapor alters the condition of the soul. What the fuck does that mean? So basically, it's talking about how the compositions of a body, which can be affected through day-to-day life, aging, being human, partaking in different things, can affect the breath or the pneuma, which then in turn affects the soul. And things that occur to the soul can in turn affect things that can affect the body. So basically, it's talking about how, in short, the corporeal body can affect the incorporeal soul and vice versa. Anyway, I'm sure I'll ramble more about this soon.